Hello. I almost said hello and ahoy mixed into one word. I'm Dave Landau.
I'm Quarterback Gerard.
That's my new one.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Mm-hmm. And there's Angela.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Well,
Hello.
Angela.
Angela.
Hey, Angela.
How y'all doing?
Good. I think
Yeah?
I've had a stroke.
Oh, it's okay. Do you smell toast?
Yes, I do. I taste copper, and everything in the room looks like noodles, so I think we're fine.
Perfect. Like and subscribe if you like stroke victims, and you can tongue punch that like button right there. Just like that.
That's a
We
good
appreciate
sound.
you. It's hump day. It's all right.
Yes, it's fine. We always make that noise on hump day.
Every single day.
We tongue jack it.
It's hump day.
Well, this weekend I'm going to be, because I know you were all wondering.
I wanted to know.
Thank you. At the Improv in Milwaukee with Joe DeVito and Michael Loftus. And then coming up, I'm going to be with Derek Richards at the Improv in Addison, Texas, August 21st and August 30 through September 1st.
Well, maybe we'll be there.
Yeah.
Mothership. I hope you show up.
Mothership.
They like to do Q&As and stuff. If you guys were interested in maybe coming up.
We're
and
Q&A.
That's what I mean. QB&A.
Yeah.
I can leave.
No.
No, I'll just leave. You guys do the last.
Do they have like tomatoes and cabbage they could throw at us?
They hand it to the crowd.
Great, that's perfect.
It's very inappropriate, but they
It's
do.
Austin, so it's probably feces.
Well, no, this one is Addison.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, Addison.
Close.
Yeah, it's closer.
Okay.
There's still feces, but you don't have to go far for it.
Okay, well, it's closer to a shower.
Yes.
Much better.
Yes. And joining us today, let's go with Derek first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can
gave
see
it
him.
away.
I know. Yeah, I guess I should just.
You just
I
went with the A
like
material.
like a first-time host. August 7 through 11 and August 14 through 18, you can see him at the Comedy Zone at Harrah's in Cherokee, North Carolina. And aren't you going to be with me in Charlotte, North Carolina?
I will be with you in Charlotte in September like 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, you're welcome for more work. Please welcome
Thank you.
Derek Richards.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No, thank
and thank you.
I'm always happy to have you on.
I am always happy to be on you.
Are you wearing wrestler socks?
I am wearing, I'm wearing Vegas Golden Knight socks.
Oh, they look like a wrestling.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Huh.
Or like X Games socks.
Yeah.
You're really into
they do.
skateboarding or something.
Are you a traitor to our wings?
I am not a traitor to the Red Wings. Not at all. I just did not bring my Red Wing socks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a chicken establishment?
The Red Wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious.
That's it. It's a chicken wing place.
That was a sexual euphemism.
Red Wings? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can earn them.
Yeah.
I've earned them.
Put that in the comments what you think that is.
Yeah, put in the comments what you think Red Wings are. So you know, I've made it to the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm darn good. I will say blood hardens in the throat. All right. On the show as well today.
It does.
Also with us today.
You know him from the 21 Gun podcast, which is now on Censored TV. Also, 22 Sierra Coffee, which I love. You can get it at 22sierracoffee.com. I actually wear his hat all around town and have worn it on this show many times. You can use promo code 21GUN, that's 21GUN, and get 15% off at 22sierracoffee.com. Please welcome Sully. Kevin Sully Sullivan.
Welcome back.
Forgot I sent you a hat.
You sent me a hat and a whole box of goodies.
All
Wow.
sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, it was
Nice
delicious.
He's
guy,
going to
I
be
guess.
offended right off the bat here.
I'm still in shock because we're all looking at his feet, and I saw the largest bunion I think that ever existed. You can actually see it through his sneakers.
Really?
Sorry to call you out.
bulbous.
We just met and giving away his medical history.
Oh, he has.
That's a crushed toe, but thanks.
What's
for
that
bringing that
horrible?
up.
What's
He's got
that
a hammer
horrible
toe.
thing you have?
What's that?
Cancer, I think.
Not cancer.
Your friendship?
You beat cancer.
You around?
No, you beat cancer. This one you live with. It's if you're like my girlfriend. No, it's but like it's what's the
I have gout.
gout?
It pops up.
Ooh, gout
That's
sucks.
amazing.
He's got gout.
It's awful.
Every time I think about him having gout, I think of Chris Farley dancing around in Lunch Ladyland in his orthopedic shoes. No offense.
It's the worst.
I know I'm gonna get something.
It is the worst.
That's a disability of the rich.
Well, the
Royals,
poor
man.
get it also, so here I am.
Well, the poor get it now because we eat like the kings back in the day.
Right.
I've eaten a lot of
Gout.
red meat,
You know
shellfish, booze, ching, ching, ching. Yeah, I check every box.
Poor people in America eat like kings.
That's true.
Pretty rad.
Obesity is now a disease of the poor.
Exactly.
never happened in
I know, right?
history of humankind.
No, it's still the non-obesity starvation is a disease of the poor in other countries.
I guess that still does.
And this country
happen.
somehow.
But in America, we've ate our way into a whole new disease. Where- It's like, I'm sorry, you're dying. You're just so full and well nourished. You have so much
completely healthy.
food anywhere you want. We're such pieces of crap.
Can you imagine
Food-wise,
anybody?
yes.
Can you imagine anybody in the Sudan just seeing us and just looking and go, "Oh, look at this
Look at these bastards.
trailer park in the middle
on.
of nowhere." And
Let me
these
grab my device and have
bunch of fat bastards are like,
Donald sent to me right now.
Right now.
Can you imagine anybody that has ever hunted throughout history looking at a guy who's like, I don't want to drive to McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'd have
Do I-
to go outside for that.
Do I meet him in the lobby or have him come right to my room?
I've gotten mad about
And
that.
then not interact with them. Just drop
Yeah,
it off at the
that's
door.
right.
I'm not going to answer the door. Just drop it.
I've been like on the phone with I'm like, don't you have a special key card you can give these people? Like, why am I didn't, if I wanted to come
this?
downstairs, I would have walked to my car.
I got to put underwear on for that.
"Can you chew it up and spit it in my mouth like a mother bird?"
Yeah, just,
Blend it up like a smoothie, please. Easy for my digestive system.
yeah, we really are a lazy, unappreciative, ungrateful generation.
We were bad
we're on
enough,
the
and then Instacart and DoorDash showed up.
Oh yeah, once the pandemic
ramped it up.
hit,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just wanted to see how much they could charge us for food and if we would stay home and get it, and they won.
We did. We did. You are right. They won.
We saw Wally and we're like, that's how we're going to live our life.
Yeah, we're like, we
live
should
like
live
that.
in a mountain of trash as robots.
Just tablets in front of us and chairs that we don't have the hover around chairs yet, though. I want the hover around chairs.
Yet we don't get the cool things from the future.
Yeah.
We get everything terrible that's predicted, but we don't get the cool things for the future.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, no flying cars.
Yeah, why would we have them though?
I know, right?
If you if you rear-ended somebody, you'd both fall to your death.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really not.
No road rage.
There's
You
really-
can't get out of your car.
I mean, you can't, but I mean, you could just couldn't you land and then have a fight?
Get out.
Go find some place cool to fight, like a mountaintop.
Oh, yeah,
that's
on the top
true.
of a
Lander
waterfall
type.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have time travel, and then we have disease cures, but we don't get them.
No,
It's pretty rad.
those are tucked away.
Diphtheria has been covered.
We do have guns.
We do have.
You know what we
guns.
did? We took Sully to the gun range.
I'd say he took us.
That's true.
It was like a Make-A-Wish situation.
It really was.
It's for you. We were
I was
experts.
like, I've never fired a lot of guns, and he was like, "Are you saying you're gay?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I've done some things."
experimented.
And then it got very awkward, and then he decided, and then QB was like, "No, I've shot a lot of guns."
Yeah. No chicken wings will be seen in this clip at all.
Ready? Yep. Hey, how you doing? Obviously, you're watching Normal World. We are here with Frank Esterling and Kevin Sullivan, the host of 21 Gun. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot some targets and see who's actually good at it.
Oh, crap.
Now, I don't know if the targets will be moving. We might break off into pairs and each get one of the experts and see who does better in the team.
Well, I heard he's a quarter black, so I'm here to give him a little bit more, help him out.
Or at least $1.25.
At least $1.25. Talk him off a little bit. Maybe get him about half black, maybe. It's a push, but I think we can do it.
That sounds like some weird innuendo you're trying to.
I mean, yeah. Leave it up.
Who's going to hold the targets? That's my question.
I'm not sure. I think
thought
probably
we were
a
gonna
woman.
Angela to do it.
Dang, she's mouthy.
She's brave.
She gets you heated up.
Make sure you really hit the target.
They actually were in the military. I've just watched Rambo.
A lot.
But either way,
And you're all set.
yeah,
That's all you need.
it's really all
My training in the Air Force was just watching Rambo. But then they sent us out.
just part 3.
Part 3,
Don't
absolutely.
talk about the whole thing we did.
Yeah, it's great.
So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not sure what we're gonna be shooting. Probably some small guns into big ones. Really, whatever they'll give us. I'm hoping they'll give us something hilarious.
Okay, so number 1, stay hydrated. You got your water here, you got your Dr. Pepper already opened. I don't know whose it is, but we're gonna drink that. Then you gotta sign your waiver. You get your glasses. Any blowback goes right into these glasses, your eyes are safe. And then your ear protection. Perfect, let's go.
I'm just finishing safely putting in all my information with my brother's driver's license.
Much like Keanu Reeves, we asked, hey, We need guns. Lots of guns. And they're about to provide it. They're about to load this sucker up.
Hey, my dick is huge. It's not.
We're in the staging area before we go into the range. It's gonna be hot. I need you to settle down.
For targets.
So Osama, some zombies. What else did we want? A JFK?
Yeah.
Do we get an R. Bud Dwyer, or is that one you got to do yourself?
All right, who's starting off?
I'll try.
Go for it.
Right. Put it there. These 3 fingers are gonna hold it. Your finger's never gonna go inside that well to your right shoot.
Okay. There you go.
Good shot.
Thank you. I just sent him to hell.
You ready? Anticipate a little bit. We're That's that quarter black in him.
Actually, it's anti-racist. The wider the target, the more you want to hit it.
Oh, God.
It's okay. Good. Sure.
Gun fever? I mean, I do live in Texas.
Yeah. That guy's dead.
One in the head and one in the chest.
They shouldn't be. Did you feel lucky, punk?
Dude, that's smooth.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Now I want one. Hey, go for it.
I want to thank everybody here at Rifle Gear, and of course Kevin and Frank from 21 Gun for coming out here. Let's do that again.
For making us come. Thank you so much for making us come.
We really appreciate everyone making us come. We want to thank everybody here at Rifle Gear for letting us come, and then we also want to thank Kevin and Frank from 21 Gun for coming here and showing us how to come.
Does that work? Trying to keep a straight face.
I was trying the whole time, but I did what?
Thank you again, Rifle Gear. We appreciate you having us.
It was awesome.
And thank you very much, Kevin, for showing us how to shoot.
And Frank.
That was awesome.
Frank.
It was a good time. I'm still impressed that like Apocalypse Now took 3 weeks for them to edit, and this only took 7.5 months.
Yeah, give or take. It's a high level. High level.
Is this going to be up for Oscars?
We do things very speedy here. They
Fast turnarounds here.
They go, Normal World has a request, and then they go, yeah, we'll get to that.
Well, we got like lunch and naps
and Christmas.
And Netflix
Yeah.
dropped a new show, so we're
Then-
going to finish that.
And Christmas 2 more times.
You know when you
Get around
see,
to it, okay?
you
That's the
see
whole point we're
glaciers
trying to
move in the fjords in Alaska.
You could tell because I think we lost weight since that we shot that.
I think I did, yeah. I mean,
think you looked-
slightly. I actually
10 pounds.
deliberately walked in wearing a Boys in the Hood shirt and a giant gold chain
I was
before
gonna say
shooting.
your gold chains were cracking me
It
up.
looked
Yeah, like I had to just go. I found my thickest wrap chain and just was in like, could I have your guns, please?
That's great.
I liked it.
Every time you fired a gun, it would like flow. I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, there was a lot of kick to some of those that I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting, but then when I got to the actual like big machine gun, it didn't move at all for me. Like I fired that just fine, which was bizarre. You are a far better shooter than me, though.
Oh, well,
QB.
thank you.
Far better.
Chicken wing though. bro. I was rewatching this before the episode, and I was like, dang it.
It's just
I get
old
so many comments on my chicken wing.
It's old school. It's like World War II. They used to and now they tuck it.
M1A1.
Wait a minute.
Like, wait.
I have.
Oh, they do tuck it.
Yeah.
Different kind of tuck. I did find out though. Like, go ahead.
No, go ahead, please.
I really like the Beretta, and I never shot one until we went that day, and now I don't like the Beretta because it's so wobbly. Like, when you're shooting it, it's just all over the place, and it doesn't feel like it's stable.
Very 90s old school.
Yeah.
Looks good though.
It's a nice thing to leave in a restaurant while your wife is murdered.
That's right.
It's a Robert Blake joke.
Who's Robert Blake?
He was a little rascal. He was in the movie Lost Highway.
What?
Yeah, he killed
Like an original rascal?
I don't know if
He was.
he might have been one of the originals.
Yeah.
Alfalfa or
They died so often, and they kept replacing them because no one cared at the time that came out.
That's too bad.
But yeah, he was an original rascal, and then he was in the movie Lost Highway. Then he murdered his wife, and he was like, "It couldn't have been me. My gun was in the restaurant." That was his excuse.
Whoopsie daisy.
It's like I left it at the
Left
restaurant
it next to the spaghetti.
and shoot her in the face. It's impossible. I was driving back to get my firearm.
Obviously.
Great cover.
I always leave it on the table when I eat.
I still want to buy one though.
A gun?
No, well, I have guns, but
A little rascal? Oh, okay.
Beretta.
You want to buy a little rascal?
Child actor.
I have too many of those. 18 of them. But no, it's just like they're like iconic, man. You know, Lethal Weapon.
Idea.
Freaking Mad Max had one in there. Max Payne. So many great examples of Berettas.
Oh yeah,
They just look cool.
The Dirty Harry gun is the one I want. That was the one I wanted to shoot.
Well, the one you shot, looked like Charles Bronson in Death Wish.
Yeah, that one I liked, but
Surprisingly smooth.
It had a lot of kick. Like it was smooth for you, but everyone did kind of pop up.
Oh yeah, it's still it's smoother than the Beretta, which is weird.
They actually
It
put
does have kick.
smaller bullets in for us. He was telling me.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
those weren't the most powerful.
Why would they not?
Round. I don't know, because I said that was really
gonna go
smooth,
back.
and he goes, "Well,
It's just your He's like, there's a couple of them that I think are black.
It's dangerous.
There's like two
Are
piles.
they aware we're trying to shoot a video? They got to give us the hardest stuff. We got to look like we're in pain.
I was a little upset because I wanted to feel it, that big old gun, but
That would explain why the machine gun might have didn't feel
just
as much.
blanks and squibs.
Yeah,
Dang it.
and it felt so cool. Like I kept the Osama bin Zombie photo poster, and I hung it up because I destroyed that thing with that machine gun.
That was awesome.
But that was the right bullet for that.
Oh yeah.
It's a small bullet though. It's not like it's the same one you would use in an AR-15. It's a little 5.56, so not very much kick, and a lot of it.
And some of my neighbors are similar ethnicity, so I just let them know that not welcome.
What, greens?
They saw you two dipshits walk in. You're lucky they didn't give you paintballs.
Like, here's the airsoft. You know what? Actually, Nerf guns. We're gonna start low.
Then they let you use pepper
Nerf.
spray.
Move up.
Nerf guns and squirt guns, and then go from there.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was
rubber brass knuckles. They are.
It was cool. I met at the range in a while. That was a cool video to see.
Yeah.
I like doing it. I got trained by a Marine, and you're military, and I like everything that I wanted to learn about guns. I've always learned from people that are involved in military, so it's cool to learn from those people.
There was a guy at the range I went to in Vegas because there's a range like every 10 feet out there.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
And
Or
which
is it the 30th floor of the Mandalay Bay?
It was they should open a new one there now.
Shameless
Clear
plug.
out the whole way.
I know there's a gun range here. Well, surprise!
What's on that floor there?
Looky here.
Gun range.
The whole time you just thought it was
Who knew?
thought it was 3D.
Someone just thought it was
This was virtual reality.
Is this real?
This is legit.
What have I done?
I selected the country music
Still
environment.
I noticed they did not have a Jason Aldean target over there at the range.
No.
That was completely absent.
You
Welcome,
killed Dave.
welcome to Fabulous Rifle Range.
Oh man. I hear you can't rent that room anymore.
No,
Why?
they just closed it off.
Just like board it up.
Yeah,
Break it
but
up.
I went to a range out in Vegas, and I had loaded up a whole
I
clip.
saw something.
Sorry.
I had some-
We saw somebody move over there.
Yeah, like some kind of.
I'm supposed to be in here. Anyway, weird. Okay.
No, but I had fired off. I had a Glock 19 with a full clip, and I just wanted to see what it'd be like to pull like a John Wick and just empty the whole clip as fast as I possibly could.
You said it twice now.
So shell casings are flying all over the place.
Clip twice.
What's that?
I heard him.
Oh no, the comments will tell you.
What? What?
Clip.
He's getting you back for yesterday.
No, it's a magazine.
Okay. All right, whatever.
It's not a clip.
Well, then it's a magazine.
You wanted to...
No, yeah, that's what it is.
Are you done now?
I just wanted to make sure.
You two should kiss.
No, we're just going to make out. That's full on.
Do over there.
The guy comes up, the instructor, and he comes up, and I popped off the entire magazine.
Thank you.
The guy, and the bit's smoking, the shell casings are all over the place. And the guy walks up, he taps me in the back, and he goes, "You okay now?"
Makes you feel better. Just making sure you're not going to use that. This isn't for your boss, right?
I know. It's
everything
not going anywhere after this. That's the greatest smell, man.
Home.
Like that gunpowder smell.
Yeah, it's nice.
After that, what's the saw?
Unless it's unexpected at a parade.
I'm gonna mess that up. I think it's the M240.
40
or 249.
Yeah, I can't remember the
Frank
numbers.
will tell us when he
That
watches
thing is so awesome, and it just like blows all of that gunpowder smell right into your face.
Yeah.
You're just like, powerful.
You would mention the room.
Another one of those.
Yeah.
People have a morbid curiosity to go stay and play. They should leave it open because they would probably always get booked.
They really should. I mean,
yeah.
there is that. I think they're afraid of like the look, but, realistically, it's Vegas.
So I'm going to try it again.
Yeah. Right.
Like I was visiting, well, I'm still here. I was like, what should I do? And the lady at the front desk said, have you seen where we remove the brains of a president all over the sidewalk? I said, no, I haven't seen that yet. And she told me to go to Dealey Plaza.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And morbid curiosity. You can sit up there and I'm like explaining one of the most famous sites in the world. But
Right.
I once got stuck in traffic there and I was like, this is the worst.
you start looking, is someone going to do it again?
This is easily the second worst thing that's ever happened here.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, it is though with that. Like that's why it's still there is because people want to actually go up to the book depository and look out and be like, could they make that shot?
Yeah.
I don't think you're a bad person for wondering.
I
I know
actually-
instantly.
You should see my text to my dad. I'm like, Dad, I could do this. No. Not that I would.
No.
Back and to to the left. It's the
That's
second
right.
shot.
Oh, I went to the grassy knoll. I didn't see any evidence of a
None.
second shooter. 60 years later, but
Nothing was there.
nothing.
Turns out.
No shells. Wouldn't it be cool if I found one?
Yeah, mate, you like reach down. And
No
it's
one
like,
thought to.
It's like right.
How great would
Look
it
on the
be to
ground.
actually go back there and just plant evidence?
Yeah, just
Like
kinda
find a
hide
shell casing from a gun of that era and just drop it in the grass.
it. Yeah, you have like a business card that's an associate of Jack Ruby that would have hired him. This is strange.
Shell casing in the was it the strip club that he worked at?
Yeah, the guy
He owned it. Yeah.
he owned it. Yeah,
Yes.
because he was connected to several people that owned them around the country, and then he had the strip club in Dallas.
But no conspiracy.
No.
None.
No, look, the strip club owner had these very deep morals, and he wanted to just take care of the guy who had hurt the president.
Before he could speak.
Before they could prove it was him.
He was the original Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
That's right.
Is that a noise again?
Yeah. Maybe.
This is maybe
Well, sorry, I don't mean it's weird because I know, but hello.
Yeah.
it's kind of odd.
Hey, we're taping.
It's normally is it the cleaning crew.
I don't know. Nobody's supposed to be here.
Weird.
All right, whatever.
All right, let's continue. Anyway,
Strange. All right.
Joe Biden did some stuff. We talked about it yesterday. He had a lot of goofs and a lot of gaffes.
Well, we have a fresh.
have a fresh
Fresh
gaff
NATO gaff.
already. Is there a
Well,
clip?
What the F did Biden say?
Landau faced Tony
This is going to get a lot of play.
No, I think we're going to use it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Especially if for some reason he doesn't step down
And he
or
doesn't
fall
stop
down.
talking.
he's not
Mumbling.
moving.
Well, let's go ahead and see.
He's a man of integrity and intellectual rigor. I
What?
realize.
Hello.
Wait.
Your wife,
Careful.
I personally ask you to extend your service.
Oh no, we missed it.
Okay,
Play it
can you
again.
Play it
Play it
again.
again.
Got to be careful around rigor.
Tell you what I
He's a man
heard.
of
Not
integrity
a good word for Biden.
and intellectual
No.
rigor. I realize. I was talking to your wife. He's a man of integrity and intellectual rigor. I realize. I was talking to your wife. I personally ask you to extend your service.
See, sometimes I hear effing, and sometimes I hear talking.
I
It's
know
like
I'm
one of
talking the
those
whole time.
weird
First one,
internet things.
intellectual rigor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard Laurel.
Okay.
Laurel?
I thought it was a blue
Throwback
dress.
to a blue
It was a blue dress.
I
That
mean,
guy turned out to beat his girlfriend. Did you hear that? The guy that posted the picture of the blue dress and the gold dress
oh,
turned out to be an abuser. Wow.
who knew?
Who knew?
So is her eye
Just
black
can't-
or blue?
It was.
It's both.
It looked red. No, I definitely heard effing your wife, but
I heard that.
if he's going to go into the debates like against Trump, he's going to have to say these things.
Yeah.
Like, where you mean words?
He's going to
Anything?
well, effing your wife. He's
Yes.
really going to have to go toe to toe.
Oh, please.
He's going to have a lot more of these flubs
Absolutely.
in order for it to work. Don't get me
I
wrong.
want him at his peak because
Peak
at his
dementia,
peak
yes.
he can say some words, and if he says some words, then he could say words like that.
Yeah, I want him at his like on stage with Coldplay and a guitar in his lap level.
Good Lord. What if they just do that? What if that's just the debate? Donald Trump,
But
Joe Biden, and they're like, oh, look at him. He's so good.
do you also want to see him play golf, which they were
Please,
debating?
God.
Yes.
That should be the third debate.
Yeah, that's it. Really, it should just be them playing golf because it doesn't matter anymore.
Just mini golf at this point would prove a lot.
Oh yeah,
It's virtual golf.
He's like,
I don't think he could do it.
He's like, that windmill's a rigger.
Joe, it's 2024. It is not your early time in the government.
And that is what the F did Biden say?
Your lying dog faced Tony Sully.
Tell you what though,
Tell me.
if you want to get your brain a little sharper,
I do.
you can do it through health.
It's dull.
That's what my doctor told me. And Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach. It's a device that measures your metabolism through your breath.
What?
And you download the app and let's just see if you're burning fat, carbs, and it gives you tailored guidance to improve your nutrition, workout, sleep, and even stress management.
Wow.
And you can trick it. When you
You get your son to blow the device?
no, you can just
Like this, you have the body of a 9-year-old.
yeah, and your Lumen's like, congrats, you can send us back to the factory. We thought you were near dead. Oh my God, you're 42? We thought you were an 86-year-old woman with
Surprising.
hypertension.
Wow.
All you have to do is breathe into your Lumen first thing in the morning, which I've breathed into a lot of things first thing in the morning to get them to start.
What counts as a morning? Does 12 o'clock? Just whenever you wake up?
I think
Yeah.
it's when you start your day.
Okay.
It's not
Just
when
wanna make
like,
sure.
the
He doesn't
Lumen-
know the time.
Yeah, the Lumen officer doesn't call you and make sure you do it by 10.
It has an app. I would assume it knows.
It
doesn't
yeah, it's
care.
true. But it wants you to know. It wants to make sure that you are burning fat and carbs, and the Lumen gives you a personalized nutrition plan.
Well, that's good because like I think we're both trying to lose some weight. We're working on it. We both have one now,
Yes,
so we're starting it.
actually
We're gonna
great.
see how it helps.
I just got one, and it's like really nice packaging, really good looking product, and I really do want to try
I
it.
like the way it
because-
feels in my hand.
Yeah, I do.
Yours is actually a court-mandated breathalyzer, isn't it?
It was.
Okay.
That's the plus.
It starts your car.
Lumen
Mine,
Plus.
yes, mine did for a year and a half.
yes, it did.
Only failed at once.
That's the physical.
You can't start your car, but your carb intake is amazing right
Yeah,
now.
they're like, wow, you have lost 8 pounds and you're going to jail for 3 years.
You might want it on the readout.
You might want to put on 10 more pounds.
You may not want to look so cute.
It's like a fitness assistant.
Yes.
Let you know how you're doing metabolic wise.
It lets
which
you-
I have no idea.
No, I don't know anything.
What is that?
That all I have is a scale, and I look at it and I go, that can't be right.
Again?
Really? How is this? And then I offset the scale to 5 pounds lighter. Then I weigh myself, and I'm like, yeah, you're doing good, Dave.
That's for the mental.
Yeah, well, it helps.
mental
Also,
workout.
for the ladies, it helps you track your cycle and it'll let you know when you're going to start menopause.
Does it really?
Know that
Yeah.
through your breath. How much information is in our breath?
Like when you put it on, it'll be like in 6 years and 4 hours, you're
It says
gonna
it,
be
yeah.
a dust muffin.
It says it'll track your cycle. It's
All
supposed to be
dried up, it says.
onset of menopause.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's incredible.
I know.
Look at that, ladies. you can find out exactly the moment you'll be worthless. Now, so if
Your market value on the human trafficking is going to go in the tank.
it lets you know your human trafficking market value, it's the second you turn 21, it starts buzzing.
Warning. Thank you, Lumen, for supporting the show. We really appreciate it.
We do want to tell you where to get it, though.
Yeah,
For real. As you know, we're kidding. It's great. Oh, yeah, it's been on the screen the whole time.
Head to lumen.me.
But for the listeners, yeah, Lumen, that's LUMEN.me/normal. And you're going to get 15% off. And you know, we're going to do this with you.
Yeah.
We're going to start doing it ourselves. And with a single breath, you can do it. And we're going to try to see how this works for us and lose weight as well. So I encourage you to do the same if you're trying to do something to better your health. I am. Yeah. And I highly recommend it. Garrett's been doing a great job, a much better job than me.
I don't think so. I was watching that sketch.
I had ice cream for lunch.
That is LUMEN.
And I know you think I'm kidding, but I'm not.
Can Lumen tell you to stop?
For 15% off your purchase.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lumen.
Thanks, Lumen.
Thanks, Lumen.
There's a hack, though. You can just breathe into your wife's face in the morning. She'll say how long you have left to live.
Please, God.
You're just like putting it in her mouth. You're like, I'm just seeing when your menopause is going to start.
Just checking to see when I need to leave.
Could you stop this? What? Just breathe in it. It's funny. What's going on? Do you want to go over there and check what's up?
I got to check that. I don't know.
I don't know. Something's over there. He's going to go take a look.
It's just kind of odd. Kind of clunking. But
I'll cut this.
All right.
Weird. Yeah, just cut it out.
All right.
All right. Anyway, so we found some good stuff online, just some solid stuff, and I do want to go into this stuff almost immediately. But the first one, I was trying to find the page I was supposed to be on. Or which one do you want to go with, Angela?
I don't know. I think maybe we should talk about Project 2025 and then end with a nice little palette refresher.
Yeah, I agree. Are you guys familiar with Project 2025?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about it before.
What's your take on it, Sully?
I don't know. I mean, it's like anybody can just write something. In fact, I just, we were talking about it earlier. I did a little Goog.
It's a playbook that was written by a number of conservative groups, correct? There's like 110 conservative groups that were a part of this
It's
thing.
a conservative think tank.
Conservative think tank.
Heritage.
They're like already sending it out with pictures of Trump on it.
Yeah.
Like it's just...
It's a playbook of what they want the next Republican president to do. And this has been going on since, what, 1981?
Yeah.
And no Republican president has done any of this.
But it's their way of trying to take what's happening and... Or take the conservative talking points and turning it around saying they want you to not have contraception. They want children reading the Bible in school. They want, and it's just a scare tactic. I don't think there's anything behind it.
Yeah, it was, since 1981. And do we have a video or just have the picture?
Well, we have, I'm sorry. Yeah, we just have pictures.
That's fine. Donald Trump, he obviously distanced himself from it Friday on 2025, saying on, what did he say on Truth Social?
I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who is behind it. I disagree with some of the things they're saying, and some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal. Anything they do, I wish them luck, but I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah, so it's since 1981, they're worried that Trump is going to enforce this, obviously, and he's gone ahead and told you just how hard he'll be enforcing this. I'm going to say my opinion looking into it. I think it is a stupid boomer fever dream that you're putting online, and it's something for your dumbest aunt to put up on Facebook. It's absolutely nonsense. I've been voting for 23 years now, and they've been saying it's going to be The Handmaid's Tale since John Ashcroft.
Yeah. Well, they're saying it's the playbook for what they document in this thing, Project 2025, what they want the next Republican president to do in his first 180 days in office.
Well,
and it's like you look at it and you go, this is ridiculous.
But they look at it and they talk about how everything's going to be more Christian and conservative. Right. Let's look at the last quarter century. The chick on the White House lawn flashing her tits has a dick. Does it seem more Christian and conservative to you now than it did?
Way more.
Like, it's all just crap. Like, they just throw this out there and it's another just scare tactic.
She flashed her tits. I saw Jesus.
Right. It makes absolutely no sense. So they throw this out there to scare people into going like, this is what they're going to do.
Yeah.
It's just it's the literally Hitler
It's
idea.
saying ending no-fault divorce, no contraceptives. All schools are going to have to be Christian. They're going to have to be teaching like Christianity in all schools. No Muslims entering the country. All of these different things that are just never going to happen.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this:
list.
is this something that could be done?
38% of the world is Muslim or something at this point. Like,
quite a bit.
It's not going to happen.
Well, let me ask you this: could this be something that's released by a far left group as a tactic?
Oh, easily. I think it was.
You know, so when they keep saying, "Oh, it's a conservative think tank," it's like, is it?
No,
Yeah.
I think
This is just them taking
I feel like
their view of what the worst version of a conservative would be and just ramping it up and then throwing that out there saying, well, this is what's going to happen if this next guy gets in office.
Well, the other amazing part, too, is they're saying how they're going to abuse judicial power to go after who's ever on the left. And it's like, do you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Did you?
Have you not watched the news the past?
How do we know?
Are you?
Oh, you just did that.
Oh, I see. That's why I think you have a point there, because it's your tactics.
I think because it's been around so long, I feel like it is something real, but just no presidential candidate is going to back it ever. Like maybe there are people in the world that want that to be a reality, but it doesn't mean it is going to be a reality. But I do feel like since the debate, everybody knows Donald Trump is going to be the next president. Like it's kind of unavoidable. And I feel like we've seen this resurgence of it online because people want to scare people into voting for Biden because we're kind of in that situation where it's like, it feels pretty hopeless for them at the moment.
Yeah. Well, and Biden's brain is scaring people into not voting for him. And if he doesn't step down, because now he's just being stubborn about how he's fine, you have a Parkinson's doctor visiting him every 2 hours because they have to just remind him that the answer is yes.
And a Parkinson's doctor and Michael J. Fox went to visit him just to confirm that he's like, oh, yeah, this guy's jacked up.
This is Michael. He's very, very, very healthy compared to you, and he'd like you to stop. It's like a dementia doctor just coming and going, you have dementia. His life, he's just the lady laying there in the notebook getting scared.
with her finger on the nuke.
Yeah. Just like,
thank you for making it more scary.
Yes. And I don't like The Notebook, but I don't want to see nukes go off about it.
No.
No, you're just lying.
I don't like that movie.
Why don't you? What don't you like
Because
about
it's bullshit. Your wife's laying there that you fucked 8,000 times with dementia. You think you're gonna go back and remind her who you are? You just be like, "Is she dead yet?"
You should write Hallmark movies.
You should.
I'm joking.
How?
But it's just not a realistic. I do like when couples die close together. That is always nice.
Like the Titanic.
Yeah,
like murder suicides
fire.
or what?
In a house fire.
It's like Johnny Cash was like the only one that was real. Like they died very close. No, I think it's beautiful that you could love someone that long and then always want to go and visit them and be like, I'm going to tell you the story of us. But after the 10th time, I'd be like, I don't like when she forgets it and starts hitting me with shit.
Yeah, they didn't show that part.
Yeah.
Everyone has a limit.
But yes, I would visit every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a joke. I would visit you. I love you. I would visit you. I'm at least every other day.
Sully, don't say anything.
I would
watching him sink.
I would come on Christmas.
Watch this just go down.
You want? I would do stuff. Anyway, are you married, Sully?
I am.
And you would visit her every day if she had dementia?
It's fun. Like when you're first
tell a
married,
story.
when you're first married, it's like, I would just give my liver free. You know what I mean? You would do it. And then after 17 years, like on Sunday, we just had lightning strike our house. Everything went to hell. And I'm like, well, I got to go down to Dallas. You got this one, babe.
She's not going to know the difference, really, I guess.
Yeah, you're like...
For the record, no woman I've ever been with says, I want your liver.
I don't know. It just came to my head.
My liver,
true.
nobody
I was
wants
thinking
it.
liver.
Nobody's like, we're going to get you Derek Richards' liver. And they come out and they're like, she died faster.
My liver is going to be at the Eternal Flame in Arlington.
They're going to be testing it for years to come. They're like, somehow this thing cured COVID.
How the hell did this asshole live this long?
What is it? It's not functioning, but he was alive for so many years. It's just vodka.
My liver is just like that jacked up TV that your dad had, and he kept putting aluminum foil on the antenna and moving it around and slapping the side of it. And it would get like 1 or 2 shows. You're like, oh, it's fixed, and then it's not.
Does your liver get staticky and you slap it a few times?
You have no idea. 3 times during the show alone.
You gotta go like this.
Yeah, just a Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah.
I've got a lumen. I blew into it, and it says, just get your liver removed. That's how good that machine is.
You don't even get physicals. Your doctor just looks at you and goes, you know.
He's like, why are we here?
Look, I'm happy you work out, but just stop it.
Just pay Debbie on the way out.
Yeah, and you're just literally holding a drink like you're Dean Martin.
Everywhere I go.
They can hear you coming because of the ice cubes.
Yes. Tinkety, 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 tink. Yes.
Mr. Denial's here.
I'm not even in denial. That's the best part about it.
No, you are a very high functioning alcoholic, though.
Thank you.
You're a very moderately functional alcoholic.
This is just stepping down even further.
He's functioning.
He's functional.
He's
functional.
Yeah, you are a high functioning alcoholic for real.
Thank you.
It's impressive.
You're welcome.
Only a high functional alcoholic would take that as a compliment.
Yeah, it's true. And only a degenerate alcoholic would be like, I'm not. And that would be me.
Ding.
You'd be.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get hangovers?
Do I?
Yeah.
Like anybody does.
Like after 40, a hangover was like brain cancer. I couldn't go near it after that, so I kind of cut back on drinking.
Once I got into my 20s and I was starting to form cirrhosis.
He put up Babe Ruth numbers in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
You look at the back of his alcoholic baseball card, and there's a lot of home runs on there.
I would wake up and be like, oh boy, better have a beer in the shower or else daddy's not going to be able to drive straight.
Oh, no.
See, I've never gotten to that point. I never woke up and needed a drink during the day. I mean, I'll have cocktails at night, but during the day, I don't touch anything.
You don't need it. You just do it. I get it.
Yeah.
So we have...
Keeps the shakes away.
This is a story that Angela brought up. Why don't you tell us?
Okay, so Philadelphia police are asking for the public's help in identifying a man that they say is wanted in connection with an assault at a Dollar Tree on Sunday. The assault being that he came on someone's leg. So according to police, the man is roughly 40 years old, approximately 175 pounds, roughly 5.5 feet tall, brownish hair, and may have been considered handsome at one point. Was last seen wearing some sort of car t-shirt.
What?
Nothing.
You guys don't like to save money?
Oh, no. I've never been...
Y'all want a nut? Okay, I'm gonna keep him then.
Wait.
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He nutted on my leg!
He looked just like Frank. That has me concerned.
Was it Frank?
You're Frank, your partner?
Yeah, and he's not here.
He's not here?
Oh.
Have you ever been to a Dollar Tree, touched something, and not felt like there was jizz on you? Seriously, touch the peanuts I bought.
I've never. No, I'm not. That's not going to happen. But no, everything in there.
It's like
feels like somebody.
This expired.
Squeezed one off.
Yeah, this expired 2 weeks ago, and it feels like after it went to 2 other places, they were like off to Dollar Tree, and then it's just covered in goop, and they're like it's 99 cents. And then the girl behind the cash register always tells you her dreams, and you're like, you shouldn't have those.
You're here. You draw a paycheck with this logo on it. Your dreams are long gone. You literally walk out of here with 3 strains of an STD every single time you come to work.
Yeah, they're like, do you want to buy something for needy child? And I was like, how much is it? And then, of course I did, because I'm not a dick. I was like, yeah, of course. I'm like, it's $1. I don't know what it's going to do to help. But if you want to give that 20, like, could you imagine giving 30 Dollar Tree items to a needy kid? It's like, oh, right, I'm poor.
Hey, how about we hand you a bigger shit sandwich than the one that mankind already dealt you?
Hey, Mom, I got a flavor of Monster that nobody wanted. Some expired Tootsie Rolls.
I've got Roundup flavored Monster.
Yeah, I've got some anti-Semitic Christmas decorations. Yeah, it's just like I got a pool noodle that's half of one that it looks like somebody bit a piece off of. I got some hula hoops that are bent and don't work. They're triangular. Oh, good. I helped.
It's just hoop.
Yeah, nobody's that poor.
No, they're not.
Nobody's poor enough to be like, oh, thanks, Dollar Tree, for getting us out of this pickle.
Dollar Tree now has like St. Patrick's Day decorations still up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell the thing, like you have to wait around for Christmas, and then because they're just going to be there all year.
Mm-hmm.
They always have it. Sometimes I get balloons there, filled with nitrous from the kid who works the counter.
What up, Kyle?
Hey, how you doing, Kyle?
I know that guy.
Oh yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
It's not an illegal narcotic.
Everybody that gets balloons there literally just asks the person at the counter, how easy did these go up my ass?
They're like, the guaranteed to OD balloons.
Yes. They're called the 737 Special. Guaranteed to get you through TSA.
Yeah. Beyond that, I can't help you.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
I gotta go see my balloon.
After that,
once you get to Tijuana, it's a little more difficult.
How funny would it be? You end up showing up at the drug dealer's house, and they find out they find you're dead. And you're like, he bought balloons at Dollar Tree. he's carrying $3 million worth of cocaine across the border.
Like, actually, sir, they gave it to his family. They were not doing well. He's like, oh, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Let's send their family something. Can I round up my dollar?
So generous.
My kids literally took oobleck. You know what oobleck is? Yeah. And they put it in a balloon, and they made like a little toy out of it.
What is that?
It's cornstarch and water.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a non-Newtonian fluid, and that's about as far as I can describe it. But they put it in a little balloon, and I saw it on the counter, and I could only think that my kids are going to give me a little surprise going to the airport. I'm like, kids, don't put this in my bag.
Yeah.
I was afraid it was just going to, excuse me, sir, what is this?
Just show up with it.
Whoops.
Yeah, there's a judge in Detroit. I love turning on the news when I go back home to Detroit because we just have great stories. Where the rest of the country, you'll see like they're digging, and we're there, they're like, which ones do we pick? And this one was a judge that just showed up at the airport to go to TSA with an unregistered handgun. And like they talked to the lawyer, and he's like Johnny Cochran sitting in a car. Is just like, now we don't know what she was going through. And you're like, she had an unregistered firearm walking through TSA.
How is that even an oops?
It's like, in no way. She was probably like, I'm a judge. And they're like, yeah, that doesn't matter. You can't just, bring an unregistered firearm onto an airplane.
Through TSA.
Through TSA. Like, did you think the guy wasn't going to notice? It's like the one thing they notice. Like, I've had them stop me for toothpaste.
Was it in a balloon?
That's the problem.
Yeah, they'll pull you out of line for a water bottle, which is great.
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna let the judge go through with a loaded Glock.
Yeah, they just pull it out though. It's in a balloon, and they're like, "Well, it's fine.
I guess she's good.
I guess it's just a funny shaped balloon."
She has her bullets in a bag that's under 3 ounces. So
it's Dollar Tree.
Along.
So
I think she shops at the Tree. We should just let her go through. It's probably for herself.
Scooch. She works at Dollar Tree. She's clearly trying to kill herself.
Well, people are insane.
Yes.
And I found this video when we're talking about like voting for Biden, voting for Trump, and this woman put out a rap video, and I just...
Oh no, I saw this.
I don't understand why people do this. I'm sorry, I don't understand why white people do this. Go ahead. I'm just peachy. Got a forehead like Christina Ricci.
I can only hope that the judge is going to kill her.
I don't understand why white women and they always have to do it to the oldest version of rap, like she's Grandmaster Hot Flash. Because she can't keep a beat. Just the unknown PIG. Karen with attitude. I'm sorry. I just don't understand why anyone would make this and go, that's a good idea.
It was horrible. I couldn't even pay attention. I just thought about the worst things I saw in combat just to make me feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh. The second you hear it, you're like, I just got to remember when Vinny's head exploded.
I watched that video. I had more fun at my mom's funeral.
Yeah, I did too. We didn't play that. Also, my mom didn't deserve to die. Yeah.
How does somebody put something out like that? I mean, you've got to have friends. I mean,
you're walking through the mall in 1989 and you're in high school, and that's the only reason ever to do a karaoke video, but that's the only... Anyway.
We live in an era where you can't tell what's satire, though, now. Like, I'll see something, and that could 100% be satire.
I looked at her page. It's not, but you're right.
Yeah.
She's serious.
But I mean, any one of us put something like that together, something that ridiculous. Somebody would have one of our friends go.
But the Taylor's on my side thing is to be like, now I'll get all the Swifties. Like, Taylor Swift's going to watch that and be like, yeah, you're great.
Welcome to my tour.
That's why I lived in Nashville and wrote a bunch of songs and worked hard on this, because I'm on your side.
Mm-hmm.
We need a new opener.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Can you come out and do that? MAGA makes you cry. MAGA's gonna cry. Why would we cry from that?
I have no idea.
I just don't understand. I'm not saying that you can't vote for who you want, but why do you have to be white and rap about it?
What was she saying? She was saying I'm a lib woman.
I'm a bold lib.
A bold lib.
We don't need no man.
Oh, it's...
Yeah. I'm gonna die lonely as I can.
I got bald lips.
Let me check with my lumen.
We don't need no man. Yes, you pretty much assured yourself of that. Yeah. That video locked you into being a single chick with no dudes knocking on your door.
I don't got no kids, even though I got birth and hips. I'm a single woman. It's just such crap.
I ain't got no kids because they all died of SIDS.
Oh no.
Too soon?
Yeah, no, it's your kid.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a SID survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need marriage. Just had my 8th miscarriage. I'm a bold lib. That's when Margaret died. We should have named it early. Painted the room up like a girly. That's when he left. 'Cause my womb don't work. I'm a bold lib. I'm as barren
As a kid.
SIDS. All right, so
You can actually hear the eggs crawling out of her.
well, yeah, it's like, who would want, if someone went on a date with you and saw that, they would be like, okay, well, I guess I don't have to be committed.
You can just take an Uber home.
You can, by the way, here's the dinner check.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying.
You're a bold lib who doesn't need a man.
I don't want to insult you.
Pick up this tab. So, hey, bye. I'm out of here.
And I'm all for if you want to live by yourself, kidless, whatever it is. You know what it's like.
But
Derek.
just
You're lonely.
Just take away the internet from you.
You're just not allowed to use cameras.
You're just not allowed to use cameras or the web. Nothing. Take away your Wi-Fi, your cell phone.
Yeah, that's all. I don't think that's asking a lot.
It's not.
Her hairline made me feel better about mine, though.
Yes, it did.
It was very large.
Yes, that is definitely a Rocky Dennis drive-in movie theater.
That was
Rocky Dennis.
holy moly.
Wow. She got all decked out for this.
She looks like a conehead.
This allows me to spend more time with my true passion. I work with retards.
Cara Delevingne looks awful. You know her.
Wow, that's perfect.
That is spot on.
I didn't know if you guys were going to know who that was. It was a shot in the dark.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying she's not a pretty... I don't want to insult her. I just wouldn't want to know her. And her forehead is a monstrosity.
Like a billboard.
Yes. Like she should advertise... Like it would be... If she wanted people to vote for Biden, she should just write it on her forehead and walk around New York.
She should just make money putting personal injury lawyer billboards on that coconut.
Yes, that way people can call the lawyer and sue her for the injuries they had listening to her.
If her head was on that target that you guys were shooting at,
it's...
all day long.
Oh, hitting it?
Oh.
You wouldn't miss. It would be like world's biggest pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she has a blue ribbon the whole video. She just won a state fair prize for biggest pumpkin. Okay. So anyway, we here at Blaze Media are very proud, I'm sure. Who isn't? Is very proud to announce the newest addition and expansion into primetime news. It's Blaze News tonight, folks.
Yes, it is.
Look at that.
Look at that crew.
I'm in the middle.
It's Jill. It's Jill.
Yeah, it's
we
Jill.
had her on the show.
Jill has been on our show, and her last name is Savage, like Ben and Fred.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And it's the daily news show the internet needs. It's got expert analysis with breaking stories that you won't see anywhere else. Blaze News Tonight will bring you experts and every issue to ensure that you are fully informed. Join us as they dive, and I mean dive, headfirst into today's stories. And how do you get this? I don't know. I can't find page 8, but when I do...
Well, it launches on July 11th, so
there you
before
go.
then you can go to the Blaze News Tonight YouTube channel, hit that
That's
subscribe
tomorrow.
button. Yep, and turn on notifications to never miss an episode.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody does it for us, but
Well, no, nobody ever has.
we have to tongue punch
they'll
our own like buttons.
maybe they'll mention our show on theirs.
Keep dreaming, pal.
Sure.
This show's like the used car lot with no sign out front.
Yeah, it's it's like the one where you're like, what's in there and why?
There's no sign.
Should we take a look?
Maybe not.
Like the world's smallest pony.
I like small ponies. I don't know about you.
Who doesn't?
Well, I think you should stop trashing them publicly.
I'm just saying you would go see the small pony and pay a nominal fee to go look and see.
Well,
Creature in the barn, like at the county fair. See the biggest alligator, smallest pony.
My wife saw the littlest woman, and I was afraid. I was afraid to go see her.
I did that.
I didn't
Really?
want to. Yet she was on like a coffee table.
She's Indian, right?
She was.
She's tiny. She was on American Horror Story.
And she was watching TV.
really?
Well, they had like a little thing so you couldn't cheat and see her. It was like
You
I
can
don't know
see
how
her
you
on
describe it.
TV.
Really?
Yeah. And everyone, it was funny because everyone was lined up and then they would walk in front of this folding table and then you would see the reaction on their face. Some people were like, and others would just kind
creepy.
of smile and kids would cry. And I was like, I'm not doing
right.
that. I'm not doing
You're
that.
right. It's creepy as hell. I remember walking in and then seeing her and she looks up and I go, what's up?
And were people just chanting, one of us, Google gobble, Google, what? Sorry. Not that she's a freak, but clearly it's just a modern day freak show and they're pretending it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you want to see the world's smallest woman who's totally brave and it's all right to look at and she's healthy?
She identifies as a much taller woman.
Yes. She's over there standing on the coffee table. You can take a picture with it. Her.
You can take her home with you. She's like a little Mrs. Buttersworth bottle.
Yeah, go ahead. She'll squirt on your pancakes.
It's like,
Okay. So We should probably get going. Before we get to the end of the world, thank you so much for coming in, Kevin. Where can we find you and your delightful coffee?
Well, ever since Compound kind of disappeared.
Yes.
It's funny. You broke up with Anthony, but Anthony broke up with me. It's almost like we dated the same person, but you were cooler than I was.
Look, I know. I just, he's a bit of a slut.
I took those seconds. But, yeah, now we're over on censor.tv. Actually, everywhere, just 21gun.net. Because right now we're in the middle of trying to figure out where the show is going. I think it's going to Censored. That's what Gavin says. So we should be heading over there. But cool. Yeah, or 21gun.net, or I don't know, 21 Gun, or
and your
Sully.
Coffee.
Oh, 22 Sierra Coffee. So a few years ago, my wife and I'm a disabled veteran, had a brain injury.
Yep.
Went through alternative therapies to get back to the way I am. The DOD method is, here's a bunch of medicines that'll make you feel like garbage and take them for the rest of your life, and thanks for serving. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. So I went through alternative therapies, changed my life, made me feel great. So I partnered up with this coffee company where a portion of the proceeds goes to different partner organizations that utilize alternative therapies and identify things like burn pit risks, TBI. One group is called Grunt Style Foundation. They do some fantastic things with active duty and veterans. So yeah, if you want to check it out, it's 22sierracoffee.com, and you can use 21 Gun for 15% off. Or pay full price and help out a veteran.
There you go, yeah.
How about you not be a cheap bastard? Just pay and help out some vets.
And help out, or...
And good for you. And I know I've said it 1,000 times, but thank you for your service and what you do.
That was my pleasure.
Yeah, seriously. It's really something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Derek, I have to go to you next, unfortunately, after that.
Thanks. How about we start with me and then end with the guy with the big happy story?
I realize that, I don't know if it's a happy story. It's a well-earned
It's a well-earned story. I mean, he's doing something positive.
It's happy. Yeah. I have fun. I have Frank now. He's my service.
That's true. You're a service... you're... oh, no.
Hey, what happened to yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, QB?
Yeah.
Huh. He didn't come back, did he?
Where did
he didn't come back.
No.
All right, look into that at some point. Anyway, where can we see you?
The noise has stopped.
Well, yeah, there was one noise I heard, but what are you going to do?
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
I'll text him.
In memoriam, right there. Now, I'll be in Cherokee, North Carolina, Harrah's Casino, Comedy Zone there, August 7 through 11, and then 14 through 18 in Cherokee, North Carolina, right by the Smoky Mountains. It is a beautiful casino. Great little fun venue over there. And then we will see you and me at the Improv in Addison, Texas on August 21st.
Yep, that's the Deuce One.
Yes, it is.
That's what they call it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot like...
Where are you going to be, Dave?
I'm going to be all over, a little bit of here and a little bit of there. This weekend, I'll be in Milwaukee. Next weekend, Omaha, Nebraska at the Funny Bone. Then July 26th, 27th, Tampa, Florida. Royal Oak, Michigan after that. Albany, New York, or Albany. But Albany, I believe, is what they want you to call it. And then Hartford, Connecticut. It's a mall.
Oh.
Yeah.
You playing at Claire's Boutique?
No, I'm going to be doing a music video.
Ah. Nice.
And be like, libs make me cry. And
Frank is very excited that you're coming. I don't know. He said you were coming sometime in September to the Raleigh area, and he's...
Yes.
I think he's going to show up and take you out and just show you a good time.
I would love that. Yeah, I believe I'm going to be in
Charlotte.
Or no, is it Charlotte?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, that's
September
far
12,
away.
13, 14.
Don't break his little heart.
I think it's just before I'm in Raleigh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the I don't know when it is.
It's at some point.
There's at some point I'm going to be there.
DaveLandau.com.
Yeah, do you have a website?
I do. It's DaveLandau.com. It's as updated as I feel like doing it.
It's as updated as the merchandise at Dollar Tree.
Yes, exactly. It's very, it has stuff on it. We'll put it that way. But no, it is updated. And go to my Instagram, whatever. But who cares about all that nonsense? We now bring, Angela, where can anything you wanted to announce?
No.
You know, you could bring something once.
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't. We talked about this. We now bring you the end of the world. In light of President Biden's recent disastrous performance at the debate, some are suggesting Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer would replace him. What do you think some of Trump's nicknames would be for Gretchen? Angela?
The Lindbergh baby?
Kevin?
Hitler Whitmer.
Oh, I like it. It's got a good ring.
It does have a nice ring to it.
What you got for me?
I'm going to say that due to her history back in her college days,
Stretch and Gretchen days.
Yes, her Stretch and Gretchen, I'm going to say the Whitmer sampler.
Ooh, I got another one.
What you got?
This bitch again?
I like that. I'm going to go with oversized Clitmer. Nice rock hard clit. Good night.